Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this picture. They do not want the Google look. They just want to know how you could make a G at that angle. I didn't do perfectly, but it's pretty. This G, you could probably find the text, but it'd just be just as easy just to draw it. So we're going to start out with like a 5-inch circle and hit P, put it in the center of the page. Then we're going to control D and make a 4-inch circle. Well, you know what? Let's make it 3. So now you have 2 circles in the center of the page. We need to take a 2-point line and start moving and hold down the control button and then hit P. Now we're going to control D, and I just kind of came up with 60 degrees to get that other part. Now we need the thickness of this line. So we're going to set our nudge factor on 1/2 inch. And we're going to control D and nudge it up. Hit the line again, control D and nudge it down. Now we have that thickness. It's the same thickness as our line. Now we need one through the middle, so we're going to take the 2-point line, holding down the control button and hitting P. That's going to stop the smart fill that we're fixing to do. So now we can get rid of that part of the line. You don't have to get rid of the outside line. I just get out of a habit of doing it to kind of make it look better. Then we need to get rid of all this. Don't have to worry about really any of this. We need to get rid of this and this and this and this and that. So now we have our G. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the Smart Fill tool. Doesn't matter what color you set it on. And we have that G. Now, so what we did, we made a new shape. I'm going to left click, right click. And I am going to use the extrude tool just for a second, just to kind of get it at an angle. The extrude tool sometimes can be tricky, but if you just kind of rotate a little bit, don't worry about the thickness right now. Go to the rotation and just kind of rotate this guy like that. We're going to call that good. I'm actually going to bring this in a little bit so it's not quite as thick. But I don't really care because I'm not going to use the thickness. I'm going to take it all and I'm going to go up to Object and ungroup the extrude part. Then I'm going to take my original G and move it over. And you can see what I've got. Now it needs to probably rotate a little bit. And I could have done a better job of that. Now, several ways you could put this shadow on there, but I have found really the best way. Let's make this a little bit smaller. I have found the best way just to take your nudge distance and change it like to 1/4 inch. Make a duplicate of that by hitting the plus key and just go downward. So now you have your shadow. You just need to kind of use your imagination on what you should be able to see and what you can't see. So if we take we should not be able to see that line. We should not, these are fine. We should not be able to see this line. We shouldn't be able to see that line because it's back there. And what's kind of the trick part is go and take a 2-point line and connect these 2 nodes. And then take away the lines we shouldn't be able to see. We shouldn't be able to see that. I've got a little bit of a problem when I rotate it right up there. So just for the video, I'm going to take another 2-point line and I'm going to make that a little bit shorter. I want it pretty much perpendicular, so I'm going to take the shape tool and just move it over, take the virtual segment delete key and delete that. Now just take the color of your choice. With your Smart Fill tool, I'm going to use let's use a green this time. Fill that in. There's your letter. Go to your Smart Fill and get a gray and just fill in those spots. And there's a lot more you could do with this, but it does look real. Select it all and right click your mouse, no outline. Pretty cool little easy project. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.